Welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. This reading is going to be about Lily and Jack Sullivan and if they will be located, okay? This reading is alleged for entertainment purposes only. It is not fact. It is my thought. It is my opinion, all right? There's something about needing time. So time is going to bring changes here, okay? I'm doing this reading because one of you viewers, one of my subscribers, you requested this reading. So that is what I'm going to do for you guys, okay? But it says needing time, cycles and tasks takes time to heal, progressing, okay? So things are going to be progressing in this case in regards to the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan, okay? Let's see what's behind that. We have the coffin card was behind that, okay? We have new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic ending. Okay. So my reading yesterday that I uploaded yesterday, okay, was about, and I'll link it up here somewhere, okay. It's about what law enforcement was looking into in regards to them, okay. And we got, they were looking into pictures and evidence, okay, surrounding their disappearance. I've always gotten that the time was off surrounding their disappearance, okay? They're observing, okay? Being watched, all right? Being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you, okay? So, are Lily and Jack Sullivan's mom and stepdad being watched? Yeah, they are. I think they're checking the social media accounts, okay? They're keeping an eye on them, all right? They're looking into stuff that they may have posted. Maybe they're looking into their online activity, all right? But with the binoculars there, that's telling me they're trying to see something that may be far off in the distance, okay? So they may feel like something is farther away than they initially thought, okay? Or they're looking back at things, okay? Back at different timelines, okay? Yeah, there's going to be a new phase here because they know someone was putting on a mask, okay? Putting up a front, two-faced, not genuine. Something surrounding addictions. This has always come out in the reading, okay? I do feel like Lily and Jack Sullivan's mom and stepdad, and I'm using the word stepdad because that's how it was portrayed, so I'm just using it as a way to connect to the energy, okay? I have always felt that they had a very codependent relationship, okay? They feel like something that was said, this is law enforcement, said or done was not genuine, all right? Again, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. It's not fact. It's my thought. It's my opinion, okay? We keep getting revenge, okay? So there's a spirit of revenge here, okay? Because I have spirit here, okay? The spirit card came out, all right? So it says retaliation, plotting payback, punishing, getting even, okay? So I feel like, and I will show you the card so you guys can see it, okay? If they haven't turned on each other yet, they're going to turn on each other, the mom and the stepdad, okay? Out more about the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Only truthful information. Mask. So two people were putting on a mask, okay? Hiding true feelings, pretending to delude, gaslight, personify, okay? So we have mask out here twice. So two people, for sure, were putting on a mask in regards to the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan, okay? To Picayune County law enforcement. This is my... the card that comes out when I'm speaking about. Okay, so they are trying to get camera footage, okay? Some sort of camera footage, pictures, looking at things, okay? They may have to do this old school, okay? Because you guys have left in my comments that there's like no cell phone signal out there or anything like that. So they may have to investigate in an older style because they can't rely on GPS tracking or things in that manner, okay? So law enforcement might have to resort to old school ways of things, okay? Of getting information, of tracking someone's whereabouts, okay? Okay, and they could also be looking at old footage, okay? Footage of their interviews, all right? And analyzing their body language, okay? They could be doing that as well, analyzing their words, all right? With this and this, I know one of you guys, one of you viewers, you put in that, in my comments that the RCMP had gone to neighbors of Lily and Jack Sullivan's neighbors to get camera footage, trail cam footage, okay? So they're looking at that type of footage as well, okay? Someone might have tried to destroy something here because you see how that tape is, like the tape is pulled out. So someone might have tried to destroy something, whether that be a cell phone or something that was able to record something, okay? Or maybe destroyed pictures, okay? Somebody could have tried to destroy pictures or evidence of some sort, okay? Give me more information about the disappearance. Truth about the true disappearance of Lily and Jack. Okay, there's going to be a sudden change. I keep getting these two cards out together. Shock and Phoenix. Okay, so the gears are being put into motion, okay? We have a new phase. Something's going to renew here, okay? Maybe law enforcement has changed their mind from this being them walking out the door, okay? But we have sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. Again, electricity is strong here, okay? Energy is strong here, okay? So I've always gotten that with this case, that there's something surrounding the children where their physical bodies are that emits some sort of energetic frequency, okay? And I'm not talking about their spirit or anything like that. I am talking about on the physical, okay? The physical plane, all right? Again, we have gears in motion. There is going to be a new phase here. Something is going to be brought back to life here. Whoa. Someone's trying to hide. Do you see how that car flew? Okay. That's way over here, and it got stuck between... This is sage and lavender, and I have pieces of obsidian in here. It's not spell work. It's just sage and lavender and pieces of obsidian. It's just a little protection. Okay. Protection thing. Okay. And it flew in between my bath salts. These are actually bath salts, lavender bath salts. I just put it here because I think it looks pretty. I like the color purple, all right? Love 100%. And this flew out in reverse. Not today, okay? It says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset, okay? So again, with this, what I see, every time I get this card, I feel like it's a future thing that I'm seeing, okay, is that I see them putting, you know, like when you're getting your picture taken, when you don't want your picture taken and you put your hand in front of your face and you have, I see someone being arrested. That's what I see in someone taking pictures, okay, of this person being arrested and they don't want their face shown. That's what I'm seeing. Parting. Again, strong parting, okay? Be careful that we have get away, okay? go on vacation, being on an adventure, run away together, okay? I feel like these kids did not run away from home, okay? They did not leave, okay? Because it came out with partying, okay? And then we have dismiss came out with that. So I feel like authorities are going to be dismissing the fact that it says disregard, ignore, look the other way, leaving behind, okay? So they may be leaving that theory behind, all right? That, yeah, we have healing heart, okay? Toxicity and addiction, abusive relationship, okay? Poker face, taking a chance, risks and options, not showing hand, gambling. So they may not be showing this, okay, to the public at this current moment in time. Or maybe they're not showing it because they don't want to let on to the people involved, okay, that they are looking deeper into what's going on here, okay? With that Ace of Spades, I'm getting that there's going to be, they're withholding some truth, okay? Because the Ace of Spades, to me, reminds me of the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords speaks of clarity, okay? Bringing forward truth, okay? So to me, someone is taking a gamble on not bringing out the truth at this current moment in time, all right? They're taking a chance, okay? That someone may slip up here, okay? And they're not showing their hand. They're being, okay, so we have the hand here, okay? And it came out in reversed. Full moon. I honestly feel like something was done at nighttime. Because I always get the moon with the stars. So I feel like something happened at night, okay? That they were led by the light of the moon and the starlight, okay? Yeah, ascending, learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Yeah. We have clarity and truth, revelations, honor, protection, determination. Okay. So that's what I feel is happened here, that they were, Lily and Jack Sullivan disappeared at nighttime. And it was dark out when you could see the moon and the stars, okay? Something happened to them at night, okay? Where you could see the moon and you could see the stars. And I don't know, maybe look up, because I keep getting like a crescent moon. So look up the day when we had crescent moons. That may be significant, okay? When the moon was at a crescent phase, okay? That may be significant. Where you can see a specific star when the moon is at a crescent phase, okay? Because I keep getting that crescent moon and a star connected to the crescent moon. So something has to be visible when it's a crescent moon, and then there's going to be a very prominent star that you can see. Okay, we have pursuit, okay, chasing, persistent, hunting down, resilient. Someone with the owl here, owls, sorry about that. Yep, children. So again, something at night. Owls only come out at night, okay? Chasing, persistent, hunting down, resilient, okay? And on this card, you can see there are stars in the night sky, okay? But owls to me represent knowledge, knowing, okay? Can navigate the darkness. So someone who has the ability to navigate that surrounding area at night, okay? Who knows the surroundings at nighttime. But owls are also an omen to me, okay? When I continually see owls or hear owls, that to me means that someone is either going to pass away or they have already passed away, okay? Anything else you want to bring out about the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan? 2 missing little children from Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay. So we have justice. Justice is going to be served here, okay? Justice. Legal matters, court visit, legal papers, divorce, okay? That really has... I mean, if it does, I'll look into it. Okay, so with justice... Okay, someone could be meeting with the justice system, okay? With engagement here in coffee cup, okay? Someone could be having meetings with law enforcement, okay? Because this is meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Okay? With the justice system. Yep, someone's gonna try to make healthy choices for themselves. Okay, that card always keeps coming out. Okay, so it says self-love, self-care, being happier, love, and life. Okay, so it looks like someone's going to try to make healthier choices. Okay, this could have to do with an attorney. Okay, because this card came out and this reminds me of the show called Paradise. Okay, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with attorneys. All right, with Illuminate here. Okay, this could be the mother, girl with the snake. Okay, charmed or used and able boundaries. Revealing the truth, confession, shedding light. More information. Again, this could be, yeah, surrounding, we have death that flew out, okay? Decisions, okay? Someone knows they made the wrong decision here. Wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain, okay, with death. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform, what's dead is dead, okay. So somebody made a decision for the wrong reasons, okay, and I feel, and I've always felt that it was to preserve their own life, okay, to preserve with healthy choices here, was to instead of coming forward and speaking the truth, I've felt that someone tried to make choices and decisions so that their life would stay not in trouble, so to speak. Okay, so they wouldn't get in trouble. Anything else? Mirror. Okay. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Okay. And this comes out for them all the time. Okay. And to me, that is telling me that there was some sort of something was rehearsed. Okay. Because they're mirroring each other. Yep. Their engagement. Okay. With coffee cup, meeting and talking. Okay. Not gonna show that. The runner. The mom always comes out as the runner. Okay. We have signs. Okay, so this is telling me meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities. Okay. But we have number 4 degrees, 41 degrees. This is telling me about longitude and latitude. Okay. So the number 11. We have number 6908. 4, 10, 18, I don't know what these, number 29's on here, 41 degrees, 4 degrees, 8 degrees. So something about longitude and latitude could be extremely significant. Someone may know how to read a map, okay, using longitude and latitude, all right? I mean, I know back in the day, I grew up north. I grew up in the country, okay, and it was required of us to learn how to read a map. It was part of our curriculum because of where I lived, which was in the woods, okay? So maybe, and I don't know if they still teach that today or not, but when you live in rural areas, okay, usually you're taught in school, okay, how to navigate the woods if you were to get lost, okay? I certainly know that was part of our curriculum, was to learn how to survive if we were to get lost, how to find north, how to find south, how to find direction, okay, when I was younger, all right, living where I lived, okay? So I don't know if someone was taught this, okay? So the person involved may know how to read longitude, latitude and longitude. Again, may know how to navigate the forests and the lakes very well, okay? Because they know how to navigate it. They were... We have self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Okay. So someone was doing something that was self-indulgent, okay? With lost here, okay? Running away, emptiness, feeling invisible, cutting off, okay? And there we have anchor again. Anchor always says hold it. So someone's trying to hold it together, okay? Okay, so again, someone is trying to keep it together with anchor there, holding it together, getting a grip, heaviness, chained up. And again, someone may be a tracker, okay? That's what I'm getting to. Someone may be a tracker. With that longitude and latitude, okay? Knowing how to navigate the woods, knowing how to navigate the waterways. Because again, if you grow up in that type of environment, it's usually taught to you. And I'm not talking about Lily and Jack because they're pretty little, but grounding, stability, secure performance, growth, and endurance, okay? So again, with that grounding there, I'm getting strong tracker energy. And maybe this is from the mom side, okay? Because this looks like, what's the word? I'm just getting Native American. I'm trying not to say anything that may be, someone may take the wrong way, okay? So I guess if someone is a tracker on the mom side, why don't they go look for the babies? For Jack and Lily. Single, independent, freedom from attachment. Okay, again, I am getting water here, okay? You see how they're in water? Terms, we have terms. Working out, begging, negotiating. So that's just a side note there. Trying to hone in on this tracker energy, okay? But again, usually if you grow up in a rural area, okay, you're usually taught how to, at least in my time when I was younger, and I'm 41, so I'm not that old. But when I went to elementary school and middle school, we were taught how to survive out in the wilderness if we got lost. And where I lived, if you were on the water, like if you went fishing, if you went hunting, usually your parents, if you go with them, I mean, my dad anyways, taught me what waterways were safe, what waterways weren't safe, where I could take a boat, where I couldn't take a boat. I knew the waterways. So that's what I'm getting strong here, is I'm picking up that same energy, is that somebody knows the area very well and knows how to navigate it. And they could do it by the light of the moon, okay? Because I am being shown images of when I used to go hunting and fishing with my own father, okay? Or when we would go trapping, okay? There were times we would have to go check the traps at nighttime, okay? So, because my father had knowledge of the land, and this is what I'm just being shown, he knew how to navigate at nighttime, okay? He knew where to go, and that's what I'm being shown here, is that someone knows how to navigate this land at nighttime, the waterways and the land, okay? Because I keep getting that sun, or not the sun, I keep getting the moon, the crescent moon and the star, okay? That's what I keep getting, that someone was guided by the light of the moon and the starlight. All right, so that's what I'm getting so far. So let's see if we can pull some cards from here about information about where Lily and Jack Sullivan's physical bodies are. We have blue calcite, act on your dreams, okay? So maybe you guys might have had a dream about where Lily and Jack Sullivan are, okay? So what is it? Dreamy, calming blue calcite is the fresh from the meditation retreat, vision board making hippie of the calcite family. Okay, who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Okay, so again, nighttime could be very significant. Where to put it on your bedside table. When to use it when stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Okay, so someone's afraid here. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. So someone was really stressed out, okay? And I've gotten that with both the mom and stepdad's energy. The mom I have gotten is really out of balance, okay? She comes up as temperance in reverse, okay? So she is experiencing a form of depression, okay? Is what I get with that, okay? And she gets the 9 of Swords, okay? So that talks about anxiety, okay? More information about where Lily and Jack Sullivan's physical bodies are at this current moment in time. Only bring out truthful information. This may take a minute, guys, okay? Because it's got to bring out the correct card with the correct information that you guys are seeking, okay? Now we're seeking, okay? We're seeking information to where they are. Garnet, okay? Get into your depth, okay? Garnet. This is so maybe there's garnets in that area, okay? Or blue calcite. What is it? Garnets are deep pomegranate to fiery red stones that have lit wrists for centuries. Garnets come in many forms, like, yeah, there could be garnets. Maybe there's a beach or something around. The garnets, gorgeous garnets, gush with positive vibes and are the perfect sparkling accessories to an I got this attitude. Who needs it? Writers who aren't writing. Painters who aren't painting. I'm not going to say that. Where to put it? Any place you want to make something, be it art, love, or dollar bills, y'all. Make something. When to use it when you feel like the real you is getting lost in sometimes shallow, often materialistic priorities of likes-driven culture. Yeah. Get into your depth. So to me, this is talking about the stepdad, Daniel, because you guys have put in my comments that he has a YouTube channel, okay, about Pokemon cards. Garnet, Garrett, maybe someone's name begins with a G, okay, that may be involved or could be related to Daniel. I did get the name Gray, okay, the name Gray has come out multiple times, so I don't know if the name Gray is very significant, but this to me is speaking about the stepdad Daniel, okay. Rose quartz. Healing arts. Something about healing. Spaces you want zoned, safe, and sacred. Maybe more. Maybe more about... Hang on, guys. Okay. This also could have to do with putting up on that facade, okay? With wanting to be liked, okay? Wanting to be, again, that I got this attitude. More about where Lily and Jack Sullivan's physical bodies are at this current moment in time. Let me bring out truthful information. It's too many. It's too many. So I'm getting colors of leaves, okay, as well, and blue. So again, I've gotten, see if you look at those colors, it's like camouflage next to some sort of water. This looks like camouflaged. So the color of fallen leaves. Barite. Barite. What is it? Is a widely occurring brilliant sulfate mineral. It is often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue. Beautiful and frosty. Desert rose is a calming variety of barite. Who needs it? Anyone who leaves work for each morning with a sinking suspicion that that their true destiny is anything but this. Where to put it? Tapped to your forehead during meditation. When to use it? When it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? Get answers to your biggest questions. And again, you guys go check out a short I did, and I uploaded it probably about 2 or 3 days before these children supposedly went missing, okay? And it's called True Crime, okay? If that's your path, okay? I just asked Spirit what they wanted me to bring out, and that's what they had me bring out. The cards that came out are very... And I also had a dream. There's a video about that too that I put up. That was probably about 2 months ago. And then there was another true crime. They're shorts, okay? So go in my shorts section. They're labeled true crime, okay? No, these children were not abducted by aliens, okay? But that's what I got. Not aliens, but that's somewhat two people, a couple, and it'll say true crime, possible abduction, or disappearance, missing person, okay? That somebody was putting up a ruse, okay? Was putting on a front, okay? If you can see that. Go to my shorts and you will see it. It's labeled true crime. Both of them are, okay? And then the long video is, it's got an image of the devil and two people, a man and a woman. Because it was about a dream I had, okay? That one's probably about 2 months back, okay? Maybe 2.5 months. That's in my video section. That may give you guys some more clarity. Oh, meteorite. Meteorites are okay. Meteorites are extraterrestrial rocks flung from space. They've been carbon dated to the beginning of time, i.e. even older than our sun. Meteorites come in 3 forms: nickel, iron, infused with radiant. Oh, my eyes are itching. Sorry, guys. I got a cold the other day, and it's just kind of kicking my butt. Who needs it? Children of the stars. Where to put it? Wherever you gaze towards distant constellations, with or without opening your eyes. When to use it? When you're looking to conduct more spiritual energy, try nickel, iron, meteorite. When you're looking to chat with a friend in another galaxy. I'm just getting this as where they are. There's a specific constellation that can be seen. At nighttime. That's what I get with that. Or maybe there's the name of a constellation and something, okay? I've been getting animal names, like things that are named about, they have the name of an animal in them, okay? And I've also been getting led by the light of the moon, okay? And the stars. Let's pull yes or no if the children will be found. Give me a second. Okay, let's pull will Lily and Jack Sullivan be found? Let me bring out truthful information. And obsidian. They have obsidian. Nope, this is get real with your truth. Yeah, the truth needs to come out. Domes, geodesic domes. It's electroconductive. I'm telling you, there's something around. Anybody looking to get honest with themselves? Okay. Let's bring out will Lily and Jack Sullivan. Will their physical bodies be found? Let me bring out truthful information. We have yes. It's falling into place. Fitting it all together, fitting it all into place, coming together, united. So things have to fall into place. Someone needs to crack first. This was the card that was underneath it. Cracking under pressure. So someone could be currently cracking under pressure. Let me pull a timing card. We got yes, getting it together. It's all lined up for you. Timing card. So someone looks like someone's gonna crack under the pressure. I don't know if this could be. I'll just leave it at that. We have August flew out. Someone's name could be August, or the number 22 could be significant. It says fields of lavender, okay? The fallen down tree. I have gotten I don't know the area, okay? But I have seen this huge, ginormous tree. And I always see, so I don't know if there's like a really big, huge tree near where they are, okay? And I mean, you would know if, by seeing the tree, you would know it if it was a big tree. Like, whoa, that's a big tree. Okay, so August came flying out, 22nd. When will Lily and Jack Sullivan's physical bodies be found? Flying over puzzle pieces, May. So something, and this flew out over puzzle pieces. Okay. So something may come out in the rest of May here. Pieces to the puzzle may come out. Okay, more information may come out. Again, that is an image of water with lily pads, okay? See? Lily pads with the flower over puzzle pieces. I know it's not May 19th, but the number 19 may be significant. Okay, it's not August 22nd. It's not, that's the 22nd card in the deck. Okay, the number 22 could be significant. Again, 2 and 2 adds 4. I've gotten the number 4 twice or multiple times. Okay, 19 turns into a 10. Okay, 10s talks about completing a cycle, things coming to an end. Okay. Number 4s talk about stability, okay? Things being stable, okay? With that coming out over the puzzle pieces, that's telling me that's law enforcement or someone is trying to make sure things are very stable and all the evidence is all lined up in a row, okay? We do have timing is pushed back due to blockages, okay? So there was something about the timing, okay, that was pushed back. So the timing could be off here in regards to their disappearance, okay? We have next couple of weeks, okay, is coming out. So something in the next couple of weeks could come out, okay? Again, the number 3, okay? The number 3s talk about creativity, okay? Again, 40 turns into a 4, okay? So something stable, okay? So we have 44. Look up angel number 44 because 22 turns into a 4, okay? So the authorities may have pushed back the timing from when they originally thought these children disappeared, okay? With timing is pushed back due to blockages. So someone was lying, not being truthful about when these children really disappeared, okay? Again, and we have wooded area. Again, I'm seeing waterfalls, okay? So, you see it's a waterfall there. I don't know if there's waterfalls in your guys's, in that area, okay? But water is significant here, okay? And we have a back road, okay? Forest, going through the forest, okay? Anything else about timing that needs to be brought out in regards to Lily and Jack Sullivan missing? See, it doesn't seem like anything else wants to come out. We have February. Okay, still flower, rose, okay? So to me, this is talking about love. Someone's birthday could be in February. That's what I'm kind of getting here with this card. I'm not getting this as in timing, okay? I'm more so getting that this represents some form of love, okay? Like Valentine's Day. Okay, this could represent maybe them being found around a holiday, okay? What we have, is it Memorial Day is coming up? Okay, so maybe they could be being found around the holiday, or some information is going to come out around a holiday. Okay. But we have Memorial. I always get the two mixed up. Memorial Day and Labor Day. One is in May and one is in August. Yeah. Something's off with the timing, okay? And something was supposed to be a mystery, unsolvable. Let it be a mystery, okay? 36 turns into a 9. No, someone's going to keep persevering. They're going to... But again, we have amazing chemistry, terrible timing. The timing's off here, guys. Something's off with timing. Maybe the police didn't do something that they should have at the beginning, okay, with terrible timing. So whether that's gathering some form of evidence, that's one thing I would like to know. Were these parents drug tested? Were they drug tested? Because I keep seeing addiction. Addiction, addiction, addiction has come out in every single reading. And I don't know how law enforcement works in regards to missing persons, like if they drug test the parents or anything like that, or the people surrounding the case. Why would it be of significance? That's what I heard somebody ask. Because if somebody was under the influence of something, how is their timing or their recollection of something going to be accurate if they're under the influence of something that's going to affect their mind? I'm just going to pull one from Priestess of Light, one card from here. Sensuality, feminine, wisdom, passion. Okay, number 38. Okay. Again, I don't know if they have like mountain lions or cougars. Okay. We have loss and lack. Okay. Fear, victimization. Okay, so someone's pretending to be a victim. Okay. A victim of something here. And that's not Lily and Jack who's pretending. Okay. And you see there's an owl here. And that's why I say someone has hidden knowledge, okay? Someone is pretending to be a victim when they're not a victim, okay? Because you can see that owl is hidden. So someone has knowledge in their mind, okay, of what truly happened to Lily and Jack Sullivan. And they have fear surrounding this, and I bet you it sure is. It's both of them. With the Twin Flames card, soul partner, eternal connection. It's the both of them. Let's see what number 38 speaks of. It's time to open up to more central to taste, see, and hear with heightened appreciation and awareness. The tiger is calling you to slow down and really experience the joys of the senses. Yeah, someone was intoxicated. Okay. I don't know much about DRUGs, okay? But this is telling me that somebody might have taken something that heightened their senses, okay? More passionate, sensuality. Yeah. Again, a totem. Okay, it also brings message of feminine wisdom and devotion. For tigresses are devoted mothers. This may foretell a period of dedicating more time to your family, or even a new devotion to the needs of your own sweet inner child. Listen to your intuition in these and all matters. This wisdom is alive in you and ready to advise. So the mother has knowledge. Don't be fooled, however, by the rise of the feminine. Your gentle nature is matched by great power at this time. Tigers often hunt at night. I'm telling you, something happened at night. So you may experience an increase in evening activities, both social and professional. You may also be feeling more adventurous and more willing to take risks. In fact, you may now find yourself becoming more passionate about a great many things. Enjoy your newfound zest for life. Affirmation: I am open to the joyous experiences that all my senses bring. New adventures bring me a greater passion for life. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I hope this helped you. Please keep sharing Lily and Jack Sullivan's pictures, okay? Again, until we have 100% evidence of where their physical bodies are, keep sharing their pictures. I know I do this, but I don't take chances when it comes to missing people, missing children. And my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, they all know that, okay? I trust them, but I still there's always that chance, okay? So keep sharing their pictures. Y'all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.